continuing where we left off. Where did we leave off from?
Senor, can we talk?
Well, I can. Can you?
What I meant was...
I'm busy.
Ramon sure was a little light in the charm department.
Okay, so we don't want to go out there just yet. Can we go in here?
There was a piece of stone on the wall. It looked like a discarded statue.
Oh, what's wrong with the quality? It's better. Okay.
The door was locked.
The door's locked. Right. Back through here then. Okay, so there's all the coat of arms up there. Right. Let's talk to Marquez.
Senor Marquez?
Marquez.
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula,
Yes?
then you will have to help.
Of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
Okay, let's start.
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, El Serp, the serpent? And what did it mean, La Maledicción, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
Okay, so...
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a Castel. And the saints themselves are Gnostic.
Okay.
You see the woman in red?
The one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple. The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
Obviously.
But the elements around it, I don't know.
Okay, so the Castel de
When were you
Saints.
last here, Senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Tabula Veritatis.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Maledicción, embedding clues to the location of the tabula within the painting.
As one does.
But what is the tabula? What does it do?
I do not know. I know only that in the wrong hands it would be catastrophic for mankind.
Let's have a look at the
I
medallion
think this
then.
is yours.
My medallion? Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
No, You keep it for now.
Okay.
It has a meaning, a purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back.
Okay. So Hobbs's sketch.
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Malediccio.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know, but he's dead now.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Malediccio, the better.
I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed.
So?
You're not interested in him?
I have no interest in priests or their papers, senor.
Okay.
Is this one of Miko's photographs of the robbery?
Yes, she gave it to me.
And did you write these notes on it?
Yes, I was trying to solve part of the painting.
Saul?
I never knew what lay in that portion of La Malediccio. The photograph you have of my family, this part of the painting was missing. But once I saw the Tower of Saints, I knew I had to come here, just as you did, senor.
Okay, is there anything else?
So this is you with your mother and father?
Indeed, taken in this very building many years ago.
Many moons ago.
Take a look at this.
That statue has seen better days.
I think there was one outside. I don't think I need to ask him anything
Why
else.
would a Dominican priest, Father Simeon, describe the Gnostics as evil?
That order was founded specifically to fight heresy and to eradicate Gnosticism. Behind their backs, the Dominicans were nicknamed the Dominicanes, or Hounds of God. For years, these dogs hunted down and butchered my people. They called us heretics, but in truth, they sought to find and seize the tabula.
Okay.
So Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God, late in my life. One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
She doesn't seem the type of girl that wants to get mixed up in it all.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned the stolen painting owned by a Russian.
Madosky.
Obviously, I informed him that I was the true owner.
Obviously.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot me. So I told him of the Castel, and while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with a little China dog.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type.
We must find the answer.
Okay. So, let me go outside and see if I can search around outside.
So, until you came here, you knew nothing about the Castel?
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
So, what did you find out?
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for Gnosticism. She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So, why is she here now?
Marquez begged her, said he was in danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and have a look around too.
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far.
blue statue and a broken blue statue. I'll come talk to you in a minute, Eva. Eva, or whatever it is.
It was an old, weathered sundial. From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to her then.
Hello, Eva.
Signor Stobart.
Please, call me George.
I'd rather not. When are you and your girlfriend leaving?
Actually, she's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, Signor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't fool me.
Well, I can sure see where you get your manners from. Tell me about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff, said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
Tell me about Ramon.
Apparently he worked here when he was a boy. A loyal servant, even though the family left and never came back. More fool him.
Tell me about yourself.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit, and now I own a bar in Marseille.
That explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, senor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of vermin.
Eva was a real charmer. What do you know about La Malediccio?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do. Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along. This is your family, right?
Looks like it.
So you don't know anything about Gnostics?
They're a religious sect. They belong in the past. My father's obsessed with them, and that's all I know.
What are you thinking, Nico?
The fireplace. It looks familiar.
You're right. You know what?
In Marquez's photo, his family was standing in front of it.
Yeah.
The photo was of the Marquez family. The stone fireplace was old and dusty. It looked like it had lain undisturbed for decades.
Right.
Marquez said that the painting contained clues only a Gnostic could solve. But when it was back in this room, all would become clear.
Right.
The statues were facing outward, just like in the Marquez photo. I waited with bated breath for something to happen. Nothing.
Hang on. It's facing that way. Right.
That?
No. Examine. So, take that one.
painting held all the answers. The Tower
You're
of
right,
Saints
honey.
had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us.
Okay, so we got... Right, let's try the town.
Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no idea what it signified.
You're right. Are you right in that position? Are you there?
Within the ring, there were a number of houses. It was a village or a small town. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place?
Use the chair there, darling. There you go.
A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbs must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis? It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him.
Okay.
It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonia. The figure of the young man was just like the one on the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence. The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand. The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. I wondered if there was a connection. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light.
Right, okay, so the one on the right then, the statue has to be blue, the one on the left has to be
The priest
green.
appeared to have a padlock for his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
Okay.
It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned.
Okay, so take that one. What way are we facing here? Alright, Dal. Let's try them facing outwards. Right, okay.
An old man with a beard was carved into the front of the fireplace. It was very like one of the figures in La Maledizione.
Got
I'd
to
put
be
some statues
right.
above the fireplace, but it was hard to tell if they were the same ones as in Marquez's family photograph.
Right, let's have
the
a look.
painting held
Right, shush. Okay, so
Nope, I needed to...
right.
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Hang on, so just
That wouldn't make...
right. Oh, I see. Wait a minute, so wait a minute, hang on. Let's try that one.
That was ne...
So he's facing that way. Let's try then.
The plinths looked like they could be...
Yeah, we know that, George. Right, hang on. It's gonna have to be this. Right, I know the statue should be placed on the plinths, but I don't know which way they should face. Simeon's note referred to the blue perfecti and the green credentes. How could this relate in the directions that the blue and the green statue should face? Think about the direction of the rising and setting sun. If you need to find... Right, examine the sundial. Rotate the plinths so that the broken green statue faces the wall. Right. So, wait a minute, hang on, what? Rotate the plinth so the broken green statue is facing the wall. It's facing the wall. And the what? And the blue statue faces into the room. Is that it? No. So what we'll do is put blue statue there, green one, so it needs to be facing the wall. And the blue one needs to be facing the room. Okay. Right. Faces the wall. Hang on.
The plinths looked like...
Unless it's not that one then. No. Am I getting myself confused here? Doesn't take me long to get confused. Yeah, it's not going to be that much of a long video today. Let's have a look. Da 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 da. Right. I've got that one. Right. Oh, have I missed a statue? Ah, hello. There's another one there. Right, okay, so let's try this one then.
The statues on the plinth were the same as the ones in the Marquez family photograph.
Right. So, hang on.
The plinths...
Right. Let's try this. Oh! Clunk.
Ah, what is this? A staircase. I never knew. We must go up. We don't have much time.
Ooh.
Stairs. Always stairs.
Oh my God, look at this.
George? George!
Oh,
What's this? A piece of burnt paper with the word Wolfram. That sounds familiar.
Wolfram. I curse that name forever.
What do
Ramon.
you know about Wolfram, senor?
Wolfram. I spit on the name.
Tui.
What is Wolfram?
It was a mining company
Wolfram
run
and
by a
Hart.
murdering swine called Ganon. In the Civil War, they backed the fascists. In return, Ganon was given soldiers to do his dirty work. They came here, brought their bloody war to this house, and killed Senor Xavier.
They shot Xavier? Senor Marquez's father?
Yes.
I was just a boy, but I remember like it was yesterday. Shot him and his friend Hernandez, like animals.
Why did they come here?
They were searching for something, but they brought death with them. But there is one thing I have never understood. Xavier tried to escape through the library. But the library windows are barred. It is a dead end.
Unless there's a secret passage that you never knew about.
This Kenan, who was he?
He was Swiss, a businessman, and a murdering swine.
So what did he
Swine.
want here?
I don't know. When he wasn't torturing the locals, he disappeared to the library. Spent weeks in there, making notes and studying maps. His men, they crossed the whole of Catalonia searching for something.
Did they find it?
Who knows? One day, Ganon just disappeared. He never came back. An accident, perhaps, in the mountains. May his soul rot in hell. The soldiers didn't stay long to search for him. They hated him too.
So you have lived here for a long time?
All my life. My father served here before me. In fact, he named me after Senor Xavier's favorite saint. Saint Ramon, patron saint of the falsely accused.
That's nice.
Not really. The Moors put a padlock through his mouth.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess there's a lesson there for all of us. The name Genan was familiar. He was the person who had tried to buy La Maledicción. A coincidence? Perhaps.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
So, when the soldiers left, you took back the house?
Yes. A few years later I returned and cleaned the place up. It broke my heart. I locked the library. I could not bear to touch Ganon's papers.
Ow.
Can I have a look at the library?
No, I have kept it locked to honor the memory of Senor Xavier.
Please, this is important.
I lost the key.
Ah.
You lost it?
That evening when I locked it up, I drank to the memory of Senor Xavier. The cellars were well stocked, Senora. It was a long night. I hid the key, then forgot where I hid it. So, it is lost.
Oh, for the
That
love of Pete.
was all that was left in the morning. I haven't touched a drop since.
I needed to find out what Ganon had been working on in that library.
Okay. So, who have we got here then? He's there. So, who have we got in here? Langham. Right. So, we've done everyone on that one. Done everyone on that one. So, Goat. So, Eva Marquez. So, Eva is Tiago Marquez's daughter, intelligent, courageous, and determined. She has a loyal but fiery relationship with her father. Born and raised in southern France, she has never been back to her ancestral home in Catalonia. Until now. Ramon is highly suspicious and deeply legamantic. He has never forgotten the day his master was murdered by the fascists, and has tended to the old house ever since. He will do anything for Tiago Marquez. Sadly, his memory is not what it was, and patience is required when conversing with him. So Genom. Astute, urbane, and totally ruthless. Genom appears to have been given carte blanche by nationalist forces to pursue his mysterious aims, but why? And what were he and his ruthless soldiers so intended on pursuing? So, young son of the aristocratic Xavier and Sophia Marquez, the 12-year-old version of the old man we meet in present-day Paris, seen as part of a happy family in black and white photos. So, Xavier Marquez, father of Tiago. Xavier is a proud Catalonian with a strong sense of tradition and an aura of old money. A fearless fighter for the Republican cause, he is murdered by nationalist forces under the orders of Genom. Hernandez. Extrovert, confident, charming, Hernandez is a loyal friend to Xavier Marquez. Both are murdered by nationalist soldiers while defending the Castillo de Santos. Okay. Young Raymond, a loyal servant to the Marquette family. Raymond survives the murderous assault on Castillo de Santos. Sophia, wife of Xavier Marquez, mother of Tiago, powerful, brave, resilient. She has little choice but to flee from the Castillo de Santos with young Tiago, leaving her husband to die fighting for their cause. So there's 3 other characters to meet. So, we are now as Nico. So... rubble, maybe?
The plants at least were thriving in the rubble. The plants at...
It's got to be some way I can get in here.
The door was locked. I had to find the key. I wondered where Ramon could have hidden it.
Wait a minute. Oh, mop. Okay.
There was a row of shields displaying heraldic symbols. The scroll under the shield read Berga. The scroll beneath the shield read Olot.
I swear it had
The
something
scroll
to do
below
with
the
the
shield
shield.
read Figueras.
Figueres.
The scroll under the shield read
Tramp.
Tramp. The scroll beneath the shield read El Pont de Sweat.
Okay, let's... see if we can head round to the car. Oh, hang on. Hello, Goaty Goaty.
Hello, little one.
Oh, you like women. Did I? Hang on. Order of the Gate. So I haven't got it yet. Okay, so... Ah. Oh! Alright, so is there anything in here that I can pick up?
The floor of the car was littered with keys from sardine cans.
Oh! Wait a minute then, hang on.
I picked up what looked like an old diary. It was Ramon's. The library will forever be a shrine. No one will enter. I shall hide the key in a safe place. Once I've eaten, I have just what I need and know what to do. Oh, beautiful lady, your eyes are so blue. I just can't stop thinking of you. Ramon was quite the budding poet. Our lives are entwined like ivy on a tree. That is what you mean to me.
Nice.
Hey, I was reading that.
Dang goat.
A 5D71. Extraordinary.
Wow, Nico knows her radios.
Hi guys, Richie Bob here and welcome to Radio Yorkshire. Today we'll be talking to none other than George Stobart. Hey George, thanks for joining us today.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me on.
Why did you actually go to Paris all those years ago?
Wow.
I was getting over a breakup. I thought Paris would be a good place to recover. Peaceful, foreign, exotic, and with so many beautiful women. Don't you?
If that explosion had never happened, what do you think you would be doing now?
I'd probably be a lawyer, making lots of money. Of course, doing work for the greater benefit of mankind. Beautiful wife, 2.3 beautiful children, a pet. Maybe a goat.
Have you ever thought about changing your beautiful hairstyle?
Actually, I have already. A number of times. 5, in fact, I think.
What is your definition of happiness?
A puzzling, thrilling adventure with Nico at my side. And she's in a good mood, too.
Okay. Right.
Tin can keys.
Is there anything else I can...
Have you no respect for great art? Pretty indigestible, huh? A pile of old apples. Looked like the goat had been eating lots of them.
What?
A heap of old brandy bottles.
Okay.
Ramon must have been in the car on that night all those years ago.
Alright, let's go back to the fountain then.
The fountain had dried up long ago.
Hang on. Oh,
The wind chime looked like it was made from old cans. I wondered if it was Ramon's handiwork.
let's go and have a look.
One old sardine can was bulging slightly. I fished around. There was something in it. And there it was, the key to the library.
Woohoo! Found it. Right, so we talk to Ramon again.
I found your key.
I thought it was lost forever.
Do you want to be with me when I open the door?
No. Some things are better left in the past.
Oh,
And
poor
anyway,
Ramon.
I must look out for Eva.
Do you know Eva well?
No, I only just met her. Senor Marquez brought her with him. They don't talk much, but she knows how to handle a gun.
Okay. I fear there's something that I have to do with these shields. I'm not too sure yet. Right. Let's check out this library.
Ramon had been true to his word. This place was like a shrine.
Wow. It's barely been touched.
The trunk contained someone's personal possessions. At a guess, Genan's. I wondered what secrets they might hold. The map had interesting markings and scribbles all over it. Georges would be so jealous.
Oh.
So, what is this place, senor?
It is my family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It tells a story. It depicts the journey of my ancestors, the Cathars, and their escape from the hilltop fortress of Montsegur with the Tabula Veritatis, from under the very noses of the soldiers of the Albigensian Crusade.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are the Cathars? And what have they got to do with the tabula?
The Cathars
Okay.
were Gnostics. They lived in the south of France in the 12th century,
Yeah.
at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc. They preached
there are a lot
that
of
men
shields.
and women are equal, that God is within you, and that the church is an obstacle to salvation.
Oh, nothing,
The
though.
Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his church of corruption. He condemned them as heretics. When the Pope learned that they were the guardians of the Tabula Veritatis, he conspired with the King of France and called for a holy war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here at Montsegur in 1244.
That's a nice
The
temple,
Crusaders believed that they had
Or
slaughtered all the
similar to
heretics,
Knights Templar.
but a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails. They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more.
Wow.
Sadly, it was not the end of their trials. The Spanish Inquisition saw to that. Nevertheless, for generations, my ancestors continued to guard the secret of the tabula. So, you understand why La Maledizio is important to me. It will lead us to the tabula again, so we can keep it safe from those who wish to abuse its power.
The painting brought us up here, senor. We need to find out why.
Oh, candelabrum.
It was a candelabrum holding a single candle.
Oh, hang on.
Just what this place needed. Bit of mood lighting. If only I had a few scatter cushions.
So, what's this up here? Glass lens.
It was a large marble statue of an old man with a beard. The statue held aloft a colored glass lens. These statues...
Okay.
What of them?
They're just like the figures in the painting. And on the fireplace.
Indeed.
Yes,
They are the two pillars of the Gnostic faith in harmony. And the bearded one is Yahweh, Jehovah, God of the physical world. The other is known by many names. Hillel, Ishtar. He is the bearer of light, Luxfere, Lucifer.
Okay.
Lucifer?
That'd be
So
devil.
you guys are devil worshippers.
No. When he is in balance with Jehovah, Lucifer is the god of desire and
okay.
ambition, driving humans to be inquisitive, to discover, to advance. Just as Jehovah, when he is in balance with Lucifer, is the god of order. Jehovah stands for selflessness and altruism. Gnostics worship the harmony of both gods in balance.
But what if one were to rule without the other?
If Jehovah ruled without Lucifer, then individuality would be surrendered. Mankind would be wholly conformist, mindlessly dependent, mere pawns of a controlling power.
And what if Lucifer ruled without Jehovah?
Ambition and desire would be transformed into unbridled greed, and man would lust only for wealth and power. Society would descend into chaos, disorder and war would prevail. Then Lucifer would be the devil indeed.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay.
The color changed from yellow to green. I removed the small leather cover to reveal a crude crystal lens. Colored light streamed through and shone onto the fresco. The color changed from green to turquoise.
Whoa. Okay, so can we do it with that one as well? Oh, wait, hang on. Hold up, wait. Right, blue we want on
The
this
color
one.
changed from yellow to... The color changed from green to turquoise. The color changed from turquoise to blue.
I do believe that one's that. And he is green, I do believe.
The color changed from turquoise...
No.
The color changed from... The color changed from... The color changed from red to yellow. The color changed
Green.
from yellow to green.
Right.
The fresco deserved a proper examination. The fresco was surrounded by dusty inscriptions. My Latin was a little rusty, but I could still translate. Ex igne puritas, from fire, purity. Ex luce veritas, from light, truth. Ex labore sapientia, from struggle, knowledge.
Okay, so... Right. Let's work our way up. Right.
The mountain fortress of Montsegur burning after its capture by the Crusaders.
Okay. Anything else? Right. Crusaders.
Knights of the Albigensian Crusade. Cathars being burned at the stake. Knights of the Albigensian Crusade.
Right. So we got
A town of northern Catalonia.
Okay. Let's go down.
Cathars fleeing across the Pyrenees to escape the slaughter of the Albigensian Crusade. They seem to be carrying something. Cathars being
Okay, so we got the same.
a
Another
town of northern Catalonia. Cathars fleeing across the Pyrenees
to escape the slaughter of the Albigensian Crusade. They seem to be carrying something.
So we got
A town of northern Catalonia. A town of northern... A town of north... A town of north...
right. Okay, so there's nothing on there. So let's have a look. So I've lit the candle, but how do I project the light of the lenses, which I've done. On the lit candle.
It was a candle was...
Right.
Amazing. The light is showing the path of the Bonzon.
The what?
The sacred trail my ancestors took across the Pyrenees, carrying the Tabula Veritatis, from Montségur across the mountains to this town.
And which town is that?
I don't know. That I cannot answer.
Oh, I see.
But its coat of arms is quite distinctive.
But how does it bring us closer to the tabula?
It tells us the route the tabula
Right, I
took
see what one I need to
800
look
years
for.
ago.
I think that's all we're going to find up here.
You're right. We should return to the hall. Eva will be getting worried.
And it's...
Okay, we found the route of the Bonzom Trail. How does it help us?
It must somehow relate to the painting.
Papa, are you crazy? What are you doing?
I'm fine. Don't fuss.
You got me out here to look after you, so let me do it. Ramon is outside keeping watch.
Georges, I'm glad you're safe. What did you find?
There's a secret chapel above the fireplace. But it's not your average everyday chapel. It's a Gnostic chapel. All laid out for worshipping not one god, but two.
What?
I'll tell you when we have more time.
You know, I found some things too, which might connect with all that. Come to the library. Oh, could you bring the painting? I think we're going to need it.
Right. There.
It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The coat of arms was exactly the same as the one depicted on the fresco. It read Berga.
Okay.
Are you all right, Senor Marquez?
I am fine. Just winded, that's all.
Right.
You know, what we found in the chapel could be very useful.
Indeed, we were destined to find that place.
Wonder how
Can you tell me any more about this trail of the Bonzon?
Marina's got on today.
It was the secret route taken by my ancestors across the Pyrenees. The route that brought the tabula to Catalonia.
Any idea what Nico might have found?
Parts of this house have been sealed off for a long time. You go. I will stay here.
Okay.
Eva?
Yes?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help your father.
I will. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, wait.
Have you brought the painting?
Oh, no, I knew there was something.
What are you doing with La Maledizione?
Nico found something and asked me to bring the painting. I promised to take care of it.
Oh, well, well, well.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I should stay with you, Papa.
Don't worry about me. La Malediction is more important.
Have you brought the painting?
Yes.
Sure, why do you want it?
Because I found out what Ganon was up to.
The Ganon who tried to buy the painting from Medovsky?
No, Ganon who led the fascists here during the Civil War. Ganon who then spent months here searching for something. And who vanished one day, leaving that trunk full of goodies over there.
You think he's connected to the Ganon who wrote the letter to Medovsky?
It seems likely that they were related.
One and the same.
Maybe. So, what's the plan you've uncovered?
Take a look at this.
Okay.
It's Ganon's map. He was searching for something.
Searching for what exactly?
The
Right.
Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
You think he found it?
I doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Love you.
Ganon thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
Yeah, I know.
So, I guess we try to finish what Ganon started. I'd put money on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
But which places?
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues.
Right, I'm going to have a look at this trunk.
I lifted the hat out of the chest. There was something tucked beneath the shirt. I picked up the folded note. It was a telegram.
Ooh, a telegram.
I removed the oilcloth from the chest. I had no desire to take the old boots.
Oh, okay.
I picked up the blanket. There was nothing underneath it. There was nothing underneath the other shirt. I had no desire to take the old boots. It was a well-worn hat. I put everything back in the chest.
Okay, was there anything else in there?
I didn't want the smelly oilcloth. It was a nice hat, but it wouldn't fit me.
Oh, okay, so we're done with that then. Right. Hang on. Let's just have a look.
The map had to be the key.
Because... Right, your objective is to solve the clues hidden in La Malediction and mark the 4 locations. To mark a location, pick up a pin and place it on the map. You will know when you have the correct identified... You will know when you have correctly identified these 4 locations.
The mountain range of Montserrat.
Right. We know...
So, the coat of arms
Yes.
on the fresco pointed us towards Berga.
Then it must be important.
Okay, so...
I wasn't sure that I had all the information I needed to pinpoint the important locations.
We know Burger is one of them. So if I just head back... Oh, hang on. Where's... I've got the picture here, haven't I? Is the map
Time to
painted
take
here?
The fresco pointed me to...
Well, mark it on the map.
What? Right, hang on. So we've got... Right.
Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
Okay, so...
The municipality of Olat. The municipality of Olat. The location didn't sound familiar. I needed to get up to speed on Ganon's research.
Right, okay, so remove that one then.
the municipality of Tremp. Gaynor had been researching the possible locations of the tabula. Perhaps there were some clues left in his possessions.
No, we already... Right, hang on. Oh dear God. The telegram has been encoded with a substitution cipher. To crack the code, highlight a letter on the telegram and then choose a corresponding letter from the bottom alphabet. Chosen letters will appear on the telegram and should see the correct words start to form. Right. Right. T. Right. At first I thought it might be like to whom it may concern. Right, the... Okay. Right. This. T-H-I... S. Right. C-A... Right. The tab... Oh. No. U is that. Tabula. Right. B. M then has to be R. So the Tabula Veritatis has... Could that be... No, it can't be B. Because that's there. Right. So the Tabula Veritatis and the... Right. Right, let's try it. No, okay. T-O. I like these types of puzzles. Right. Right. Something AS, so was SMUGG. Right, so this Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of N? By a good... Oh, group of something? Oh, to Catalonia. Extracted. Is that right? No, so that... Where am I missing a letter then? So the Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of MONT SEGUR, that's right, Catalonia, by a group of... Stop, I have... Right, so... This... I have confirmed this from Confessions extracted... So that's not right then.
The fresco pointed me to Montsegur.
Well, mark it on the map.
Where?
The mountain range of Montserrat.
Is that it?
The municipality of Mauresa. I couldn't be sure that it was the...
No, okay. Where did it just say?
The mountain range of Montserrat. The location didn't sound familiar. I needed to get up to speed on Gaynon's research.
Hang on.
This was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
And this was the starting point of the
right.
journey of the Bonan. The good man. The Cathars, right?
2 locations down. If the vignettes on the painting were anything to go by, I needed to find 2 more.
Right. Saint Ramon.
The village of San Ramon.
Saint Ramon. Ramon told me he was named after a Saint Ramon.
There's also a saint on the painting.
Let me guess, he has a hefty padlock to his lips?
Yes.
The village of San Ramon. I'd found 3 locations. Now I had to track down the last one.
What was the other one? Oh, excuse me. Trying to find it. There.
The city of Girona. The city of Girona. That was a total guess. Maybe the painting or fresco would have helped.
Oh, hang on. Where's the other one? There was another one on here. Right, hang on.
The municipality of Falset. The location didn't...
Right,
The municipality of Severa. That was a total guess.
right, okay.
The municipality of Vic. I couldn't be... I wasn't sure that I had all the information.
What?
4 clues, 4 locations. I just needed to pinpoint the location they referred to.
Mm.
The city of Girona.
Okay. So hang on. I'm confused now. Right. Right, hang on.
The village of San Ramon. The municipality of Oleana. The location didn't... I couldn't be sure that it...
Now I'm just guessing.
The municipality of Severa. Gaynard had been researching the possible locations of the tabula. Perhaps there were some clues left in his possessions.
Right, hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3.
The municipality of Granollers. I couldn't be sure.
No. Okay.
The city of Lleida. The location did... The municipality of Balaguer. That was a total... The municipality of Tárrega. I couldn't be...
Ah.
I decided to put the pin back down.
Right, so I've got the 4 here. Hang on. So no. Smuggled out of Catalonia by a group of Right, so what have we done here then? So
4
that's
clues,
right.
4 locations. I just need...
Right.
The mountain range.
Ow.
I wasn't sure that I...
Ow! Right. You're right, Han.
4 clues. I wasn't sure that I had all the information. The suit of armor appeared to be standing guard.
Yeah.
The castle gate signified the mountain fortress of Montsevier.
Oh.
It depicted the town of Berga on the trail of the Bonzal.
We got that one.
Inside the ring, the building in the ring depicted the town of Saint-Ramon.
Right, let's have a look.
The first passage read, "And thus spoke the accused. In this ritual we find succor. Clad in blue, the perfecti take the form of the spiritual and look towards the rising sun, toward the tree of knowledge. Clad in green, the credentes look the other way, towards the setting sun, where stands the tree of life." I wondered what it all meant.
Nothing, though.
The third passage read, "Pure light, white light, pure light will win." So it was written in the old text,
Right,
affirmed by the Tabula Veritatis. And these were the accused's last words. Interesting. There was more about light, and somehow the Tabula Veritatis had a connection. Simeon would have known what it all meant, but unfortunately, Simeon was dead. The note was written in Latin from the vice prefect of the Vatican Archive. It said that the attached scan contained the only information the Vatican had on the Tabula Veritatis.
That makes no sense.
So the statues on the fireplace mirrored the ritual. Only a true Gnostic would know that. Or someone who had it explained in an old Vatican manuscript taken from a...
Okay, so that makes no sense then.
The map had to be the city of Girona, the municipality of Figueres, the municipality of Bascara, the municipality of Figueres. That was a total guess. The municipality of...
Hang on. Oh, stop it. Your own wires. There's got to be something that I'm missing. What am I looking for? Because I've got the 4 points there that come up on... Unless there is another one. That I am missing. Right, hang on.
I wasn't sure that I had all...
Shush. Oh, there is one I am missing. Q.
I deciphered the telegram.
Oh, okay.
The Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram.
So if I
Time
go
to
back
take another
to
look.
that,
4 clues, 4 locations. I just needed to pinpoint the location they referred to.
right, do that.
The Dominican monk Emmerich
There
was
we
from
go.
Girona.
I hadn't completed the
dog-headed
puzzle.
priest on the painting. I could see a pattern
There we
emerging.
go.
The locations had formed an odd cross shape, similar to the layout of the orbs depicted on the painting. This is the center point of the cross, so the tabula must be here. Montserrat. It has to be Montserrat. The question is, what's Montserrat?
It's a monastery in the mountains, quite a tourist spot. But there's something else. I think it used to be a Gnostic refuge, hundreds of years ago.
Bravo, my friend.
Dovsky?
No.
No.
Langham.
No, it's Genan, isn't it?
Very good, Miss Collar.
So, what happened to the real Langham?
He went for a long swim in the Seine. Now, I was expecting to have to rip this place apart and retrace my grandfather's steps, but I do believe you have saved me quite a lot of work. The tabula is at Montserrat. Who would have thought it? The old man will be coming with me.
No, please, take me instead. He doesn't know anything.
And you do? I think not.
But he is old.
Eva, hold your peace, child.
You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I will. Man is weak, servile, controlled. He must be freed. Freed from all constraints. Free to fulfill his desires. And you plan to raise the devil to achieve that?
Not the devil. Lucifer. Now, if you don't mind, we have a long journey ahead of us.
Whoa.
Come on. They can rot in there.
We have to get out of here now. I assume that lunatic is as dangerous as he looks.
I'm afraid so, Eva. I think he's killed before.
You know, Nico, we were chasing Medovsky, but all along, we were really up against Ganon's grandson. Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
What do we do now?
I'm trying to think, George. There's got to be a way out of here.
Try not to worry about your father. Ganon did say that he needed him.
And when he finds that he no longer needs him, what then?
For now, Eva, we need to focus on getting out of here.
Look, daylight.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a false door, Nico.
So that's why Marquez's father tried to escape through here. He didn't have time to open the false door.
Push the button.
Ah,
Great work, George. Come on, Eva, let's go.
we need to rescue your father and stop Langham before he gets the tabula. Eva, I think you better stay here.
Are you kidding? You'll need me, especially if there's a fight.
Eva, it'll be very dangerous.
Signora, you do not understand. It is my duty.
Okay, we'd better check up on Ramon first.
Sure. Then we will go and kick some ass.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Several hours later.
Montserrat was way up in the mountains, a major tourist destination. But we went there as tourists. We had an old man to rescue and an ancient tablet to find. And standing in our way was a cold-blooded killer.
Sounds about right.
Why would the tabula be hidden up here of all places?
For hundreds of years, the mountain has been kind of a sanctuary. There's an old Benedictine monastery up the hill.
Well, I guess that's where we need to start looking.
Not quite.
Wow, it's empty. Where is everyone?
This place is normally full of tourists.
I don't like the look of this one bit.
At least it's not monks with guns.
Don't even go there, Nico. Time to bring out the dumb tourist.
It's a role you were born to play, George.
Hey. Let's go and talk to the guards then, shall we? Be the stupid tourists that we are.
Howdy. Is this the way up to the monastery?
Yeah, but it's shut. No one allowed in. The monks, they're on strike.
Wow. What happened? Someone make them work ungodly hours?
Nah, I don't think that was the problem. Trust me, Sunshine. Walk away right now.
You know, it's natural for a man to feel strong emotions from time to time, but I think you got definite anger management issues. Would it help if we talked this through?
Get the hell out of here.
I guess that's a no then. Hi there, buddy.
Sorry, we got a virus loose. Whole place is locked down.
Oh, monks. Going on strike when you got a virus. That's the pits.
Whatever. I can't let you in.
Get lost, buddy. We got a virus going around. Well, ain't that the pits?
Take a hike, pal.
It's definitely what's going on at the minute.
Howdy, fella.
Sorry, pal. Monastery's closed. Till further notice.
Oh, gee, well, ain't that just my luck?
Yeah, ain't it?
And my two pretty sisters here are so looking forward to seeing the monastery.
Life's full of disappointments.
Sure seems that way. And the monastery's definitely up there, huh?
It is. But it'll still be there tomorrow.
No, we fly back to Austin tonight.
Well, isn't that a shame?
So why's the place closed?
VIP visitors.
Wow, that's exciting. Which VIPs?
A foreign prince.
The Prince of where?
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow!
So we can't let normal folk in.
Oh, of course not. No, not if the Prince of where is there. Did you tell the prince about the virus?
What?
Your buddy said there was a virus. Did you warn the prince?
Well, there's no need. He's, immune.
Oh, of course. Stupid me. Everybody knows that.
Time for you to go, pal.
I guess it is. You have a nice day now.
And you.
I seriously doubt those guards belong here.
I know.
You want to try turning on the charm?
I'll try.
What is she doing?
Nico usually gets what she wants. If anyone can charm those guys, it's her. What did he say?
He suggested I do something. I told him it was anatomically impossible.
I'm sure they're Ganon's men.
I agree.
I can't get my head around him being a Ganon. I'm gonna stick with Langham.
Good idea, Josh.
We need to find another way then. Let me have a look around. There was no point leaving until we had what we came for. We're moving away from the monastery.
Yes, but with those goons in the way, we have to find a different approach.
Maybe there's some other way around, via the cable car station?
Or at least someone in the can tell us what's going on. Someone's coming out. Quick, we need to hide. I think it's Langham.
Block everything off. Lock the whole place down, understand? The tabula's got to be up in the monastery. I'm sure of it. Come on.
Yes, boss.
Close all the routes up to the monastery, and then make the old man talk.
Yes, boss.
This time, don't be so gentle with him.
Did you hear that? They haven't found it yet, but Senor Marquez must be in a bad way.
Listen, I have to follow those bastardos. I might be able to slip through on my own.
Sure. We'll see if we can find another way up. You think she'll be okay?
Eva can handle herself.
My God! Nico!
What is it?
This telescope! It's free! There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff. It looked ancient. There were a couple of people stuck in the cable car. They looked kind of familiar. Then I realized
Dwayne
it was my
and
old
Pearl
friends
Henderson.
Dwayne and Pearl Henderson. The Hendersons had an uncanny way of showing up wherever I went.
Gotta be something else then.
It was the other station for the cable cars.
Hello.
Wait, what's that? That rock looks familiar. Nico,
You're right.
take a look at this and tell me what you see.
What have you lost?
All right. That rock looks like a
Oh,
head.
it's here. Ah,
I've seen that shape before. Take a look at this.
you may have to go on to your YouTube if you want. Oh,
The
because I'm
face in the
looking
inner
through
walls.
one of those
It's exactly
telescope
the same
things.
shape as that rock.
That can't be a coincidence.
And you know what? Langham's got the forged picture, the one without the face.
So the rock won't have meant anything to him.
Nico, I don't think the tabula's up at the monastery. I think it's down there somewhere, around that rock. Pearl was still signaling.
Yep. We know. Alright, I'm going to go into this bit and then I will save it here. This probably will be my last stream today.
It was locked. There was a keypad, but I didn't know the code.
Okay, well that's not good, is it? 95 minutes ago, so wait a
It was
minute.
locked.
Yeah. Stop. Right. Oh, hang on. The mirror. I got a signal back to her.
I signaled back to Pearl. I couldn't make out if there was any response. Pearl seemed to be writing something on the window. It said, "Help, stuck." Door code 07997. I wonder how Pearl came to know that.
Thank you, Pearl.
Come on, Nico. Pearl's giving me the code to the door.
What? Pearl? Who? How?
Trust me, Nico. I've got friends in low-hanging places.
So again, the first time I met the Hendersons was back in...
Huh. There's no one here.
Looks like everything has been shut down.
When I went up to Bull's Head. In the first
a metal lunchbox.
Broken sword.
Someone sure wanted to keep their cheese safe.
Hey, is anybody there?
Whoa. Did you hear that?
We're stuck in here. Help!
How about that, Nico? A talking lunchbox. Huh. What will they think of next? I better take it with me. A talking lunchbox. Locked. With no key, I was going to have to find a way to break into it.
Okay. Right. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to save it there. I probably will jump back on it later. Because I do believe I'm nearing to the end of this. But we shall see. Anyway, guys, have a great day and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!